Well, hello, Bystander here. Today we are going to be making a TNT house, and before we get started, I'm going to show you what the end product should look like, so you know what you're making, basically. So, this is what it looks like from the outside. Ignore the test subject in the background. Now, I will be showing you guys as we do it. There are simpler models of doing this and more customization available. Like, for instance, you could do these whole walls in one color, but to get it more looking like the actual TNT, this is what you want. You can end up not using glowstone and using torches instead. These are all things that I have used to make it as good as I would like it to be. Whether that would be the same for yourself is another matter. So this is the second floor. Go up the stairs. This is the third floor. Then we have a little ladder that takes you up to the roof where you can walk around. Like I said again, you could always add fence posts around the outside to stop you falling off. But this is the general idea. So, let's back off, show you it one more time, and then let's get started. Okay guys, so to start out, I'll be telling you what you need for this build, but I will be putting the correct amounts of each thing you need in the description below. So be sure to check that out so you know exactly what you need. But for this build, you need dark oak doors, red terracotta, red wool, red concrete, nether warts blocks, glowstone, black stained glass panes, ladders, wooden trapdoors, spruce wood stairs, spruce planks, oak wood, black wool, stone, light grey wool, clay, oak planks, and spruce wood slabs. Okay, so to get started, you want to put all the red blocks directly as you see them into your inventory below. You also want to move the door. This is so we can get into your inventory below. You also want to move the door. Okay, so to start out, you want to place one of each color to the right. You want to place one of the first three. Okay, so you want to leave a 2 gap. You then want to place one red wool, one red concrete, one nether warts. You then want to repeat the cycle and place the first 4 again. So that is what you should have, guys. You should have 7 on either side with a 2 gap. In this gap, you want to go on the inside and you want to place 2 doors. You can place them on the outside, but I prefer the doors being inbuilt. Okay, so now for each one of these blocks, you want to go up an extra 5 in the same color. So to show you what I mean, that is 1 pillar done. You want to repeat the same for the rest. Once you've done that, you should have something that looks like this. Now, on the block above the door on the left side, you want to place 1 nether warts block. You then want to repeat that until it's on line with the top one. You then want to use the red terracotta and do the same on the right side. So you should have something that looks a bit like that. Now we're going to go over to the left side of where we're building and turn to the side. Now we're going to go over to the left side of where we're building and turn to the side. Now from here you are going to go through the cycle again. But this counts as your first block. So 1, 2, 3. You want to do 2 more layers of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in total, that should be 16 blocks long, including the first one. Okay, so at this last block here, you want to turn, so you are facing the door, and you want to go backwards through the cycle now, starting with the nether warts block. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you want to go backwards through the cycle. So 1, 2, 3. Go back to the start. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you want 2 more lots of these 4 blocks. So once again, including the first block, it should be 16 long. Now, from this side, you want to go forwards through the 4 blocks again. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you want 2 more lots of 4. Like so. So there's no need for the 4th block on the final one, and it should all add up like that. Now, like on the front of the house, you want to carry on these pillars 5 up in their own colour. So I'll show you what that means again. So it should be like that. You want each one to be the same height in its own colour. So I'll show you what that looks like once we've got it done. Okay guys, so you should have something that looks like this so far. Okay, so now we're going to put away all our red blocks and the door. We're going to pull out the glowstone and the oak planks. Okay, so you now need to remove the first level of grass on the inside of these walls. Okay, so now around the outside you're going to place glowstone. You do not have to do this, guys. This is the main light source for this build. If you do not wish to do this, replace all the glowstone with oak planks. So, to start out, on line with the red wall next to the door, you want to place the glowstone. Right across that layer. You want to go to the other side of the doors, and you want to place it right across again. Now you can just place it right around the outside. Now the rest of this inside can be filled in . Now I've just placed a block here just to give you guys a pointer, so do not place this one. But from the door, you want to go in. Okay, so from the door, you want to go inwards 5 with the oak. And there you want to stop. 2 in line with the door, 1 further on the left, 1 further on the right. 3 down on both sides. And then 2 across. like so. Now in this gap here, you can just place grass. It doesn't matter because we will be placing blocks on top of this. The rest of this area can be filled in with oak. This is what the inside should look like so far. So now we're going to go back to working on the outside. So all these blocks you've got here can go back into your inventory. You now want out clay, light grey, stone, and stained glass, black stained glass. Okay, so get yourself online with the front, which is the side with the doors. I'll shut these doors as a reference. And you want to go over to the left side. Using the clay, you want to go across 2 to the right, up 1, 1 to the right. You want to miss the block underneath, and then place 2 to the right. You want to place a light grey on one side, a light grey on the other. On top of the light grey, you want to place another clay. On the layer below, back where you were from, you want to go across 3 with clay. Leave 1, 2 with clay. Leave 1, 3 with clay, 1 on top in the middle. So that's what you should have so far. Go to the left side, and using the existing clay, you want to go 1 to the left, up 1, 1 to the left. Leave the gap underneath, 2 to the left. Place a light grey on either side. Go up 1 with the clay. Go back down, 2 across. Sorry, 3 across. Go back down, 3 across. Leave a gap, 2 across. Leave a gap, 3 across, 1 in the middle. From here, you want to go 2 across to the left, 1 in the middle. Leave a gap, 2 across. Leave a gap, 3 across. Place 1 light grey, 1 up, 2 across. Place a light grey, 1 clay above, 1 clay to the left, 1 clay below, 1 clay to the left. Okay, so from here, you want to go 1 to the left, up 1, 1 to the left. Leave the gap underneath, 2 across. Light grey underneath, light grey to the other side. 1 clay on top. 3 clay across the bottom. Leave a gap, 2 clay. Leave a gap, 2 clay, 1 in the middle. Okay, so basically what you've just done is repeat the pattern all the way around. So just make it easier for a bit later on. You want to go back to where you started on the left side, and you want to go with the stone up 4, and on top of the clay you want to place 1. Go to the left side, place 1. Okay. You want to go around the left side, go round to the back, and from the back, on the left side on the back, so the opposite corner, you want to repeat that. So 4 up, 1 on the right side, 1 on the left side. Okay, so now we're going to put the letters in black stained glass. And where the 2 clay are diagonal, on the front on the left side, it's the 4th block along from the bottom. You want to go up 4, left 1, right 1. You want to go to the next sticking out bit of clay, and you want to go up 4, go down 1, so the second one along, and place 1 to the right. You want to miss 2, and you want to place a light grey wool in the gap. On top of this, you want to go up 4. On the second from the bottom, you want to place 1. So they should be diagonally aligned. Okay, so now you want to place a light grey wool in the gap. And on top of this, you want to go up 4, left 1, right 1. Okay, so on the right side, You're going to place a light grey in the gap. You're going to go up 4, left 1, right 1. Place a light grey in the gap. You want to go up 4. Place 1 on the second from the bottom. Next to the clay, you want to go up 4 and place 1 second from bottom. Now you want to go where the 2 clay are diagonal again, and you want to go up 4, left 1, right 1. Now you're on the back. So where the clay are diagonally aligned again, you want to go up 4, left, right. Next to the clay, you want to go up 4, place 1 on the second one down, place a light grey in the gap. You want to go up 4, 1 on the second to bottom. Place a light grey in the gap. You want to go up 4, left 1, right 1. Place a light grey in the gap, up 4, left 1, right 1, light grey in the gap, up 4, place 1 on the second to top, up 4, place 1 on the second to bottom. Now where they diagonally meet again, you want to go up 4, left 1, right 1. Okay, so that is what you should have so far. So go back to the front, and now you want to go above the N, and where the glass is sticking up for the second one, and where the glass comes out on the second to top block, you want to place 1 light grey, 1 stone, and you want to repeat this for all the ends. Okay, so now you want to go 1 up on the grey, build all the way across. Now all the gaps between. Okay, so now you should have something that looks a bit like this. So now on top of this, you want to switch back to your red colours and remove your grey colours. And you want to continue doing the pillars like we did earlier. So I'll show you with the first one. 6 up, 6 up, 6 up, and 6 up. You want to carry that right across to the right until you reach the end. Once you've reached the end on the right side, you want to go backwards through the colours, so starting with the red concrete. And continue this till you reach the end again. Okay, so from now you want to go forwards through the colours again, starting from the red wool, all the way to the end again. Right, so from here you want to work backwards through the colours again. There you have it, that is what you should have currently. So now we're going to go work on the stairs. So you can put all your red colours away. You want to pull out your spruce planks, spruce wood stairs, oak wood, and your spruce wood slabs. So let's just move this into a better orderly fashion. Okay, so on the far side, you want to build up to the next level, so 6 high, with your oak. You want to come back down. You want to go, so you're facing the left wall. So as you come in, this is your left wall. You want to face this, and you want to place a stair here. Then you want to place a spruce wood plank. You want to replace this grass with an oak wood piece. Like so. You want to replace that piece of grass with a glowstone. Right, so from where we are now, you want to place a stair on top. You want to place a spruce wood slab. We're working around this tree log, well, this plank of wood we've got set up. So you want to place a stair, place a slab, place a stair, place a slab, place a stair, place a slab, place a stair. So you should now be online with the next level. From where we are now, you want to place glowstone right round the edge. Like I said earlier, you do not have to do this. You can just use oak wood, which you want to place a spruce wood plank next to the stairs. So you've got a stepping stone. You want to place 6 more oak wood going up. And you want to place a stair on the next one, like so. So now we can place in the glowstone around this. So from where you place the spruce plank, you want to place a glowstone next to it. One directly in front. So basically what we're doing now is going round the stairs. So you now want to go round, one past the stairs, all the way around again, and back to where you started. The reason we are going around the stairs is so that they can actually be used. Because if you placed one here, you wouldn't be able to use the stairs. So in this gap under the stairs here, if you want to, it is optional, you can place a spruce plank. So now we are up to the second floor. In between both layers of glowstone, you can place your spruce flooring. Okay, so this is what it should look like once you've got your flooring in. Now, you want to pull out your black stained glass panes. What you're going to do, you're going to ignore this one block that is on line with the floor, and you are going to place glass panes everywhere else around this glowstone. So, on line with the tree, you want to start. I'm going to go around. And you want to stop on line with the stairs, like so. This is just so you don't fall down the stairs by accident when you're on this floor, and I think it's a nice touch. So now we're going to carry the stairs on up. So you want a slab, a stair, slab, stair, slab, stair, slab, stair, slab, stair, and then you would be on the right floor. So let's just place a block there. You want to go one more up with the oak wood, and you want to go slab, stair, and now you're on the right floor. After this stair, you want to place a spruce plank, and now we're on the next floor. So, similar to last time, you want to go around the outside of it with glowstone, on line with the red. Like I said earlier about customization, you would also be able to replace the windows with black wool. I chose not to do this to make it more of a house look, but if you want it to look more realistic as TNT, I would advise using black wool instead of the glass. Right, so now using your glowstone again, you want to go around the outside like we did earlier. So, if you are up the stairs on the left side, I'm going to place a glowstone. You want to go backwards, one past the stairs, one past the stairs again, one past the stairs, and join it up. There we go. Okay, so now you want to extend the oak wood all but one up to the top. So when you're on line with the top, you want to remove one. And this floor now between the glowstone can be filled in with oak planks. Okay, so we're going to carry on with the stairs now. And from now, you want to place another spruce. Okay, so now it gets a bit different. You want to place a spruce next to the last one. We're going to place sort of the black stained glass around where we were again. So online, the wood, you want to go around. And you want to stop. You want to go one further on the other side, and you want to stop here. This is both sections of this. So you want to pull out your ladder, and you want to place one all the way up. Now on the top one, you want to use a black wool on top of the last oak. Okay, so on top of the oak wood, you want to place a black. We're going to leave that there for a second. Right, so now you want to go up to the roof. Okay, so you want to place yourself on this middle block here. So now from where this black is, you want a black on either side. You want to go a black behind it, so like so, and it will jump one, which is what you want. You want to place a black on the right side, black on the left, so you've basically just trapped these stairs. Now on top of this solo block, you want to place one, just for the moment, place a trap door and remove that block. This basically gives a mob spawning on top and going into your house, or the rain getting in. Right, so from where we are now, I'm going to go up to this top layer, and we are looking down now. And you want to go one to the right, one to the left, go back online with the trap door, place two up, go back down, and place one on either side. So that is what you should have looking from the trapdoor perspective. You should have a little diamond shape going on. Right? So now you want to use any block you've got as a placement. I'm going to use the oak plank. You want to place one in the right corner and place a black above it. Remove the oak plank. You want to do the same in the left corner. Place one to the side. So you should have something that looks like this now. From the left side, you want to place an oak plank above this and a black to the left. Remove that block again. We're going to be doing this a couple times now because we are going to be placing the rest of the explosion, so to speak. So oak plank underneath this arm bit here. Don't know what to call it. And you want to place a black to the left. We're going to leave the planks for now. We will remove them in a little bit. An oak underneath. A black on the left side. A black down. Oak underneath. Black to the right. Black down one. Oak to the right. Black underneath. 3 more black to the right. Black, oak above, black to the right, oak above, black to the right, black up one, oak above, black to the right, oak above, black to the right, black up one. Right, I'm going to show you how that looks. If you could not follow that, please pause it now so you can see what you need to do. Right, so now I'm going to remove these oak pieces because we no longer need them. I want you to go, so you're online, go to the right side, and we're going to remove all these blocks, put them all back. So we don't need them currently, except for the... Don't need them currently. Right, so now you want to pull out your red wool, your black stained glass, and that is it. So now you're going to create a layer of red wool right round the outside. like so. So you should have a big box around the thing. Back in the right corner, you want to go up the right side. You want to miss 2, place 1. Miss 2, place 1. Miss 2, place 1. Miss 2, place 1. You then want to carry these lines right across. If you hit another block, miss that block and then carry on. So you'll see like from my screen now. I want to repeat that for each. So when you come across the big block section, miss, carry on. Miss, carry on. So you should have something that looks a lot like this. In fact, exactly like this. Right, so from the front now, you want to go to the left side and you want to go across to the left and you want to miss 2, place 1. Miss 2, place 1, but if you can't, leave it. Miss 2, place 1. You want to run these lines right across, including the ones that you could not initially do. So you want to go to the third block along, place 1, carry them on. You want to do the same on the final one. So yours should now look something like mine. Now all these gaps you see are to be filled in with black stained glass. Okay, so that is what the top should look like. Okay, so that is what the top should look like, right? So, that is it, guys. This is the TNT house. Like I said, there are a lot of different things you could choose to do with this build. I will point some out now, like the black glass here could be replaced with black wool. This could all be grey. Any block, this could all be red. But I think this is as close to an actual TNT block as you're going to get. And it just looks a bit more realistic. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is my first little house tutorial, so please don't be too harsh. If you have any pointers or anything you want to see me do differently, or any different house ideas you would like to see, please let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys next time.